Hey Pisces, what's going on everybody? It's Sam from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your March 2022 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. But Pisces, welcome on in. Happy Pisces season. I want to wish you guys all a happy birthday and a happy Pisces season. Wishing you all the best. But let's go ahead and check out what we got going on here for your month of March. Starting out with the current energies here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout March 2022. What current energies do we got coming up here for Team Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout March 2022. Let's have a look. First card out, we got here the Eight of Wands. I like that. Could be some sort of communication or some sort of travel coming in here for you. We also have here the Four of Pentacles. And then looking at the last card we have for your current energies, that is going to be the Five of Cups. So coming into the month of March so far, Eight of Wands here, Four of Pentacles, and then the Five of Cups. Now the Eight of Wands here to the Four of Pentacles, this is pretty interesting because it's almost like wanting to change but not necessarily being able to. It's like watching a butterfly not being able to come out of its cocoon is kind of the vibes that I'm picking up here for you. So Four of Pentacles is kind of resembling here feeling trapped a little bit. I think it's that energy of not knowing what to do in some sort of situation. You feel stuck somewhere. Eight of Wands, you want to transform, you want to move in a different direction, but there's a blockage here with that Four of Pentacles. So coming into the month of March, we kind of need to figure out here what is your blockage, because whatever that blockage may be, it's causing disappointment. Now when we look here at the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups is always an interesting card because if you look at the bottom of the Five of Cups here, there are three cups that are knocked over. So there's something here that's lost here. All right, you got three cups that are knocked over, but what this person's still holding is two cups right in front of him. So Pisces, I think there is a different way to look at the situation you're currently involved in. There's something that's making you feel stuck. You feel like there's no way out. You definitely want things to change. You want forward movement, but it's like, how could I get this forward movement? You have to think outside the box here coming into the month of March is what I'm feeling here for you, because there is another opportunity right in front of you. You just have to open up your eyes to see it. That's kind of the energy that I'm seeing here so far coming into your, not your February, sorry, coming into your March. If I say February, guys, I'm sorry. I just finished the February reading, so that's all that's on my mind. This is for the month of March 2022. So either way, Eight of Wands here, Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups. You definitely feel like a butterfly that can't come out of its cocoon. You're trapped somewhere and you don't really know how to get to that next part or that next step that you're trying to reach, but there is an opportunity right in front of you. You just have to open up your eyes to see it. Let's go ahead and take a look here at what you'll be dealing with. What are my Pisceans going to be dealing with coming into the month of March? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2022. What are my Pisces going to be dealing with here coming throughout March 2022? Let's go ahead and have a look. And what do we have? We have here the Hermit. Okay. Moving forward from that, we also got the Death card, the Ace of Wands, and lastly, we have here the Seven of Wands. So, the Hermit here to the Death card. It's about having to make change, but how could you make change if you're currently kind of avoiding what's bothering you, you know? So taking a look at what you're dealing with here in March, it seems to me like you're trying to avoid what's bothering you, Pisces. At the same time, you want it to change, but you don't know what to do about it, so therefore you're feeling stuck, you're still continuing to feel trapped, you're still continuing to feel stagnant. Now, with the Ace of Wands here to the Seven of Wands, that's another energy kind of reinforcing the fact that you feel like you can't have this new beginning you want. You feel like there's nothing you can do, you know? So that Seven of Wands, I feel, is this part of you that is feeling the urge to stand up and fight, but how can I fight if I don't know how to? How can I get to a different direction if I don't know the way out? So I do feel you guys wanting to engage in escapism, coming into, the month of March, but where do I go? How do I escape? How do I walk out of some sort of situation? So Pisces, what is this situation that we're talking about? Because maybe some of you guys feel trapped in a relationship. You might feel trapped currently in a job. You could feel trapped in a financial situation. Whatever the case may be, guys, there is this energy, though, of feeling trapped in March, and you just don't know how to get out of it. So what I really do feel here that Spirit's kind of trying to tell you is to look outside the box. You know, if you tell yourself you're trapped, you're going to be trapped. You know, a long time ago, I kind of came into resonance with the idea that being stuck is just a state of mind. It's because you're refusing to look at other options. There's always going to be other options out there, but are you willing to take them? You know, I think that's something very important to talk about, because anytime we're stuck in a situation, there's always another option, there's always another way, but are you willing to do that other way? Are you willing to take that other option? Let's go ahead and see where things are going to be going for you guys in the month of March, where things are going to be going for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout March 2022. Let's go ahead and have a look where things are going. And what do we have? We have here a Page of Cups. Moving forward from that, guys, we have here a Page of Swords. And then the last two cards we have are going to be the Lovers, followed up here with the Ten of Cups. So, based upon where things are going for you, Pisces, Page of Cups to the Page of Swords. I have to stop hesitating, and I have to go for it. If I want change to happen in my life, I have to be willing to take action. And so you will. I do see you guys taking action here in order to change the current circumstances of your reality. So you're taking action here to get unstuck. Good. Now, like I said, guys, I'm not necessarily sure what you're feeling trapped or stuck in. You know, you could be feeling stuck in a relationship. You could be feeling smothered by a friend or family. You could be feeling trapped at a job that you don't really like. You also could be feeling like you are stuck in like a bunch of financial situations that are weighing you down and stressing you out. You know, the big thing here, Pisces, is like Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I want to get the hell out of this energy, you know? I don't want to feel trapped. I don't want to feel stuck. But I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to escape. I don't know how to let go of this current situation I'm involved in. You know, you feel like there's no way out, but there always is. It's just, are you willing to look at the other options that are right in front of you? Are you willing to actually take those options? So I do see you doing something here, because Page of Swords, Page of Cups, that's taking action. Now we also have here the Lovers, and we have here the Ten of Cups. What you're taking action towards is whatever it is you're actually connected to and what actually makes you happy. So chances are, Pisces, you were probably depriving yourself of what actually made you happy because you felt like you were obligated to make someone else happy, or you felt like you were obligated to prioritize other things above yourself. That, I think, is the main conclusion and realization you'll probably be having here in the month of March. I think many of you guys are going to come to realize, why am I prioritizing all these other things right now above me? That's why I feel so stuck. That's why I feel so unhappy, because I'm putting other things in front of me. I'm putting my work in front of me. I'm putting my relationship in front of me, or my partner. I'm putting my friends in front of me. I'm putting my family in front of me. Everything that you have put above and in front of you, Pisces, is why you're not in that place of happiness and fulfillment, because you are doing things that you did not necessarily want to do because you felt this sense of obligation. But the number one person you're always going to be obligated to is going to be you. And I'm not sure why you felt very obligated to put other situations in front of you, but because you did that, that made you feel like there was no way out. So you'll be cracking the code here. You'll be having that realization of, oh, this is why I feel so trapped. It's because I'm not putting me first. 110%. Before we move any further, I want to clarify this Five of Cups real quick, back in the beginning of the video. In regards to that current energy, why is the Five of Cups here for Pisces? Tell me about this Five of Cups. And what do we have? We have here a Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that's just kind of reaffirming what I was talking about. It's this sense of obligation that you had to other people. It wasn't about working on you. It wasn't about putting yourself first. It was about other individuals or other situations in your life being placed ahead your own situation. So for example, Pisces, let's say some of you guys were dealing with a lot of financial issues in the month of March. Chances are you haven't had time to focus on your own finances, right? Because maybe you were a Pisces who had a lot of financial issues, but you took care of your partner. And at the end of the day, how could you save your money if you were taking care of your partner? Maybe you were taking care of your family. Maybe you were taking care of your friends. You know, the more that you were spending money trying to help out other people's financial situations, the more your own financial situation plummeted. Let's say your mental health wasn't in the greatest place, Pisces, but your friends needed you and other people in your life needed you. And you were there for everybody, but you weren't there for yourself. Why do you think your mental health tanked? Because you weren't there for yourself. So this is the realization you'll be having coming into the month of March of, I've been putting behind what I need for me, and I have been putting other people as top priority and as the main focus. And because I've done that, I felt trapped, and that's why things have not changed. That's why things have not gone in my favor. That's why I'm starting to feel burdened. There is no Nine of Wands energy here, but I'm sure it may come out in this reading. It's almost like you're on the verge here of being engulfed in burdens, and that's not where you want to be, Pisces. I think you're very tired of feeling neglected, but you have to come to that realization that it's not only just about other people neglecting you. In a sense, you have neglected yourself. And when you have that realization, everything starts to make sense to you jumping into the month of March here, okay? So I think you're going to be having that full-blown realization of, I have kind of neglected myself. And with that being said, making other people priorities is what has screwed me over in the end. You know, everybody else in my life seems to be looking out for themselves. Why should I be the only one who's not? And you're right, guys. Why should you be the only one who's not looking out for yourself? You should, 110%. Knight of Wands. Walk on out of this situation, Pisces. Do you. It's time for you guys to be a free bird, okay? Let's see what your spirit guides have to say here. What do Piscean spirit guides have to say regarding March 2022? Are there any dire or important messages coming in from Pisces spirit guides throughout March 2022? Let's have a look. We got here the Wheel of Fortune, things turning in your favor. We have here the Six of Wands, we have here the Queen of Pentacles, and we have here the Knight of Swords. Wonderful. So let's talk about this real quick. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, and we have here the Six of Wands. Everything can go in your favor, Pisces, Wheel of Fortune. Everything can be successful, Pisces. And then we also got here the, Six of Wands, and then, you know, Queen of Pentacles over here, if you invoke self-care. Queen of Pentacles, that's my self-care card. That's the card of you taking time out for you, okay? The more time you put into you this month, Pisces, the more time you take out for you, the more success you're going to see. The more positivity you're going to have towards the things you're manifesting and creating in your life. So you definitely are getting that same message I kind of gave you from your guides here. It is totally time to prioritize you. The more you do that, the more you're going to get the fruits of your labor. The more you do that, the more you're going to be happy. The more you do that, the more things are going to change in a manner that fulfills you, okay? So, Knight of Swords, your spirit guides are saying get to work, okay? Right now it's time to not think about everybody else. Right now it's time to think about yourself. And here's the thing, Piscean. As a water sign, you're a very loving, kind, and nurturing person. So I have a lot of water signs in my life. I have a lot of Pisceans in my life. And of course, being a Cancer, I can totally relate when it comes towards taking care of people. You know, being a Cancer sun, I take care of everybody. And I've had a tendency of putting myself on the back burner while putting everybody else above me. But what I had to learn throughout those processes, is that anytime I've put people above me, I've neglected myself. And when I've neglected myself, that's when I always went downhill. And it was never a good thing for me. And then I came to the realization too that everybody's always looking out for themselves. Even if they say they aren't, they are. So why can't you be a part of that? Why can't you look out for yourself? Why can't you prioritize yourself if other people are just going to prioritize themselves? What's wrong with that? You're not a selfish person for doing that. And if somebody gets mad at you for prioritizing yourself, who's really the selfish one? You prioritizing yourself, or somebody else wanting you to prioritize them because they think they're more important than you because of their ego, okay? Who's the more selfish one? Come on, you know? It ain't you, Pisces. So your spirit guides here, okay, Knight of Swords, they really want you to get to work. It's time right now to cut out all the other stuff right now that's being very burdensome in your life and to redirect all the attention to you and what your wants and needs are. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your overall outcome. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Piscean? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the month of March 2022. What is going to be the overall outcome here for Pisces? And what do we got? We got here the Justice. I like it, Pisces. I like it a lot. Justice card, baby. Getting everything that you deserve. Having the wheel turn in your favor. Speaking of the wheel, we did have here the Wheel of Fortune, so things will be going in your favor, Pisces, so long as you bring back balance to the force, okay? This may not be a Star Wars episode, but what this is about bringing back balance to your life, you know? If you have been really putting everybody else at the top of the food chain and you haven't been putting yourself at the top of the food chain, things have been off balanced, you know? You have been completely prioritizing other people, not prioritizing yourself. So of course there hasn't been balance here, but when you choose to recenter and put yourself back at the top of the food chain here, Pisces, balance starts to come back in your life. Here's the thing, guys, nobody's telling you Do not take care of other people. Nobody's telling you you cannot be there for other people or you cannot put other people as a priority. Of course you can. But make sure you're also putting yourself in that same category. If you're going to prioritize other people, also make sure you're prioritizing yourself, you know? It's okay to tell somebody no. It's okay to tell somebody, hey, sorry, I can't do this for you today because I have to do this for me. It's okay to say, hey, look, I'm sorry, I can't spend money on this right now for you because I need to save this money for me and put it towards my bills. You know, it's okay to say no. It's okay to do what you need to do for you. It's also okay to prioritize other people so long as you're still prioritizing yourself. So Pisces, coming into your month of March here, I think the full-blown realization that you're having is kind of like, shit, I really have neglected myself in certain ways and I never intended to do that. I just felt this sense of obligation to put other things and individuals in front of me, and because of that it made me feel trapped because I felt so obligated. You know, you're not obligated to anybody but you. With your kindness and your love, you will always take care of other people, you will always prioritize other people, but make sure that you're putting yourself on that same plane of prioritization, okay? All right, Pisces, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think there's going to be a massive change here coming into your month of March. You know, the more that you start to redirect the energy back to you, the more positive changes you're going to experience, the less stuck and stagnant you're going to feel. Remember, anytime you feel stuck, it's a mindset. There's always another option. Are you willing to look at the choice, though, of what it is you have to do? And this choice, in this example of this tarot reading, would be throwing yourself on the same wavelength of priorities as you prioritize other people, okay? All right, Pisces, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your March. Have a happy birthday. Have a happy Pisces season. I hope that things are going to go well with this turnaround of a reading, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my Pisces peeps, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.